Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet L. Today is 598. Happy Royce the 5-9 day. For those of you guys who do not know, I am a big fan of Royce the 5-9. We love it here. So you already know we're in the month of 5. This is the month of community and communication. This is the month of your Tippereth. This Leo ruling the 5th house, which is your inner child, your inner creative, your inner dramatics, right? This is also 5 dealing with the Gemini energy of learning how to communicate, learning how to commune, learning how to be amongst the community. See, you did the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and then the fortification or the manifestation of that knowledge, wisdom, and standing. And you did all that by yourself. So, yay to you. Now you're going to learn how to be around people. Now you're going to learn how to embark on the power of your truth of that knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and the cornerstone created with that very much so. And you're going to see what kind of community you manifest with those 4 steps, those 4 energies, right? That's what we get into in the month of 5. If you don't like what you enduring, switch it the fuck up. You have the power to do so. The goal or the key for this month is determination and focus. You have to be like the wood in the middle of the fire. You got to be like the windmill in the wind. You got to have direction. You got to have focus. You have to have grounding. And you should have gained that in the month of 4, because this month of 5 is here to just test it out for real. Ashe. So, on this day of 9, today is a day of completion. Today is a day of humanitarian pursuits as well. There's no number higher than 9. When we in the 9, we in the space of giving birth. So, we are closing up the first decan of the month, right? And so now we're in the space of completion with this 9. Look back on the first 8 numbers. Do you like what you did with this numerology as we go into the second decan of the month? You know what I mean? The second decan of the month, it deals with balance and harmony and things like that. This decan of the month was all about initiation and knowledge and intellect and what you're gaining and what you are pursuing. You know what I mean? So, do you like the knowledge that you've accumulated for the first 9 days? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? You want to tweak some things? You want to learn more about some things? You want to learn less about some things? Do you like the actions that you put forth? Do you feel yourself wanting to follow through with the rest of those actions for the rest of the month? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to tweak some things? Do you want to remix some things? Well, you get to exercise that in the second decan when you find how you can balance and harmonize it, right? So kudos to you for surviving the first decan of the month. Kudos to you for bringing yourself to this space of completion and wholeness, knowing that in order to be a humanitarian, you got to be around the humans. You got to know what they need and what they want. And hopefully you guys have some conversations opening that up, especially to my healers. I know we want to heal and we want to heal how we want to heal, but are you paying attention to what the humans need? In the realms of healing? Or are you just paying attention to, what worked for you personally in your personal journey? And that's cool to just heal yourself with what works for you. But, if you want to be a healer for other people, you got to do what works for them. You got to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You got to challenge yourself a little bit. You got to learn how to be challenged. You know what I'm saying? So have all those conversations with yourself in this day of 9. We love it here. 5 and 9 come together and make 14 as 1 and 4. These are 2 very stable numbers, but they can be very, very restricted. Be mindful for all my MAs out there, or my DAs. If you got any DAs or MAs in your name, that 1 and 4 combo get a little crazy and put you in a crazy sense of isolation. But the thing about the 1 and 4 is if you don't hold it right, you're going to pull a hermit card on yourself really hard. And it puts a callus in your heart when you do it, because you're doing it because, I got everything. It's all of me. I can do everything by myself. All you guys are beneath me. None of you guys can equate for what I can do for myself. Me. I. And you're forgetting that the strongest bond comes from a we, not a me. It comes from H2O, not just H and not just O. Come on now. Get out of your fucking asshole. Okay? It's not just about you. It's cool for you to be a good person in a room all by yourself, but can you be a good person amongst the community, says 14. That's what 14 challenges you to do. Get your fucking stick out the fucking mud. Okay? Because that 1 and 4 come together and make 5. And if you like to be by yourself and you want to be all alone and you want to be in isolation and solitude and shit for the rest of your fucking life, then go on and do that shit. That's going to be where your adventures lie. That's where you're going to be your community. And I don't know how much more of a community you can manifest if you just not manifesting it. Or if it comes around, you pushing it away. The fuck? So that's what you got there. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of those 1 and 4s. If you got a 1 and 4 in your name, If you got a 1 and 4 around you, if you got a 1 and 4 in your address, all the 1 and 4s, be wary of that energy. You feel me? So, because it creates that 5, what I said, it's community and communication. Your throat chakra all fucked up. Your moral and integral code is all fucked up because you only been inside of your energy with you by yourself, and it's only you. So you don't get the blend with the manifestations and the moral and integral codes of the collective, right? And it puts you in a crazy space. Puts you in a very crazy space to where like isolation becomes like the safe blanket. You know what I'm saying? You want to be careful with that, y'all. So that 5 comes together with the year 8. You already know we in the year of the solar plexus soccer. This is transformation. This is death and rebirth. This is the throne. This is the enforcement of your Herkuhuti, where you are in your throne. This is occultism here. Some of y'all get all twisted and turned at the word cult. I don't know why, because cult is a slang word for culture. And if you are a part of groups, if you work at a job, if you have a house, if you have a last name, if you have children, if you have a spouse, if you have a home, if you have a tribe, if you have a group of friends, if you have hobbies, if you go to certain kind of stores, if you go to certain kind of events, you are a part of a lot of cults. Get over it. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, 5 and 9, 5 and 8 come together, and that brings you into 13. Now I can't do my math and shit. 5 and 8 come together and put you into the space 13. This is also a karmic number. So we bump into 2 karmic numbers this month. This one. Then you come into the karmic number that puts you in a space of isolation, and you come into a karmic number that puts you all over the place. Right? Because at 1 and 3, one is, still on that my knowledge, I know. But 3 is I feel, and I feel can put you all over the place. The key to that is the 4 that it comes into, which is, I materialize, I can make, I create, I manifest. All right. So you want to have the 4 is not to do away with the 4. And I think at one point in time, some of you guys during the day is going to try to do away with the 4. You need the balance. You need the routine. You need the priorities. You need the materialization and all that stuff. Don't do away with the 4. That's not the goal. The goal is to embrace the 1 and the 4 because they come together and they give you the experiences that you need, the adventures, the sense of freedom, the power in your truth. Right? Just be mindful of the truth that you're trying to create. Is it in alignment with the life that you want to have? Okay? And then when it's coming with the 8 and it's making the 13, we creating the transformation, we come into this karmic number, it's like, okay, you feel things and you don't always feel what you need to do. You don't always feel what you know. And so now we really need to fine tune this connection between the mind and the heart here. Okay? Overall, it's a day of 4. This is the day of the 4 is a heavy earth energy. This is the Taurus fixed earth energy. 4 also deals with home and family of the 4th house and moon. Okay. 4 also deals with materializing, formation, the cornerstone of things. So today is a day of materialization. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your throat chakra. Be mindful of your energy exchanges because they matter. We love it here. Okay. And when I talk to y'all, you got to believe it. I'm talking to myself. I do not look down on anybody about anything. So on May 9th, we start the day off with a 1% waxing crescent moon rising at 6:31 a.m. and setting at 10:25 p.m. We are in the we're in the Gemini zodiac with it now. So 5, remember I told you community, communication, throat chakra. We're in the Taurus Taurus constellation and the Taurus on the Vedic scale. So that is the 4, right? I told you guys about that. So we're materializing and stuff with our community, communication, freedom, adventure, curiosities, 5th house, Leo house, the heart. See how the stars always align with us and we give thanks. Sunrise at 5:49 a.m. and setting at 8:03 p.m. ETA Lyrics is at its max activity, is moving 3 an hour. The moon and Aldebaran are conjunction. That is the eye of Taurus energy. At 2:21 p.m. the moon is 9.7 degrees north. This is the follower behind the Pleiades energy. It's like the little brother, I just want to come with you guys. Libra is opposite the sun today at 10:30 p.m. the best visibility of the year. Because sun is still in Aries constellation. Earth is still in Libra constellation. So we open each other and we're in alignment with the north and south node. So please get in alignment so that you can find your soul tribe and you can move in your soul's purpose, because the draconic chart is way open with the tropical and the Vedic chart right now with the nodes. So that's why you're having a lot of spiritual experiences. And that's what I got for you today, my Cosmic Nobodies. I love you.